Sus.
Hello, everyone.
Give me the sauce.
Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of CVG. It has been, I think, over a month since.
Definitely over a
month. A month since we uploaded, and a lot of crap has happened. I think we have a lot of stories. I think you wanted to. I think you wanted.
You see nothing. Leave me be.
Okay.
You know I suck at platformers. They're my worst type of games.
No, you're fine.
And FPSs. I get like straight up motion sickness from those shit.
I think. Didn't you have some stories to tell?
Oh yeah, totally.
What was one of them again?
Well, there's my music theory teacher, best man. I love him. He's great. Another story was this very shirt I'm wearing. I hate this so much. Remembering it. Shut up. But I can't build up momentum. What?
Okay, never mind. I got it.
But anyway.
Yep.
No, I'm just gonna give this off to you because I want to tell the story. I can't think and talk.
Okay.
This shirt. So I decided to wear this shirt like the night prior before I had a fucking gym class. So I'm brushing my teeth like a normal human being and like being ready to go to sleep, right? Like any normal human brushes their teeth after night before going to sleep. And so I'm there just brushing my teeth, brushing like a normal human being, and then it's like, oh shit, a little bit spilled on my shirt. And I'll wipe it off my back of my hand, I'll be fine. A day later, the next morning, I took my shirt out. Well, I kind of rolled it up and I was like, yeah, I'll wear this for gym class. It's not that stink. And I was like, okay. And I put it on. And I'm like, you know, no, I didn't put it on. I rolled it up and brought it to school. So, I get to school, and the whole day goes through pretty well, and then I get to gym class. Oh boy, but that gym class? I took out the shirt, put it on, and I looked down, and there's this sheer bright white stain on it. And I was like, oh shit, this looks fishy as fuck. And my gym mate, who was right next to me, guess what his comment was?
What was it?
Damn, dude, that looks like a cum stain.
What did you wipe on it again?
Huh?
What was it? What was that stain again?
It was my toothpaste.
Oh.
From the night prior from brushing it with the shirt on.
Did you wash it off at least?
Oh, fuck yes. I was like, no, it looks like I was in the middle of a fucking bukkake. I was like, no, this is worrisome. So I immediately rushed to the bathroom, and I take like a paper towel, and I like soak it to like rub it off.
Yeah.
I like fold it, and then I was like, scrub, and I'm like, I was like, okay, this looks pretty good. I take the shirt, open it up properly, and I was like, huh, it got worse. Wanna guess what it looked like now?
What?
As if I was lactating fucking tit milk.
Ew. Oh my God.
I was like, no, it looks worse.
Wait, did you have something to cover it up at least?
No!
You had to walk around like that?
No, I changed back to my normal school shirt.
Oh, okay.
I just dealt with it.
Oh.
But I was so sad. First the fucking middle of a bukkake man to a fucking tit milk, dude.
Can you give us some?
No, stop. I'm so embarrassed. Oh, I still remember. There was a video on fucking Reddit about one stage of Mario Maker where a power-up makes you look like a spring. Have you seen this one?
Was that in Mario Galaxy or Mario Maker?
Mario Maker.
What happened with it?
You get turned into a spring, and because you got a power-up, you can break through blocks now.
Oh.
So you break a block, and then you enter a warp pipe. But when you enter the warp pipe, guess what's on the other end of the warp pipe?
What's on the other end?
Your room just filled to the brim with springs in all directions.
Ooh. So how do you get out?
You gotta figure out which one's yours.
Oh.
And that's it.
Tastes like right now.
Misery.
Do I have any stories? I had nothing fun. Except my dorm. Have I talked about my dorm?
No, you haven't talked about your dorm at all. Well, at least not about this year.
Okay, unspecified college. What the heck's going on? But unspecified college, but I will say Crawford. If that narrows it down for you, congratulations. It's the worst dorm I've ever been in, and it's probably the worst one on campus. Excuse me. It's notorious for housing some of the worst freshmen, like college, like the football freshmen, you know, the jocks or whatever people still refer to them as. But the worst ones apparently live on the 3rd floor, and that's and that's where I was assigned.
No.
Yeah. So now I'm just there. We have, I mean, yes, it has an RA, but like every single time there's just this talk about you know, somebody vandalizing. There's either crap in the toilet, there's stuff in the sink, there's food in the sink. There's just people throwing their garbage in the boys' bathroom because it's convenient. Like Amazon boxes for textbooks. They'll just be in there. And
it just has a single turn in it. It's like, God damn those kids, I gotta clean this shit up. What's even in this box? Oh. It's just boop.
But there's been problems because we had somebody from the campus come to talk to everybody on the floor, talking about, like, yeah, it's disrespectful and people have been, nobody's owning up to it. And what's kind of ironic but kind of funny is that somebody, like, the day after we had the day after, the literal day, right after we had that conversation about cleaning up after yourselves, somebody thought it was, oh, Mr. Funny to shit in the shower. And it was just like, I didn't even want to go in there, because you could see the yellow pudge essence of shit that was just there, and nobody wanted to touch it. So now, because it was in the boys' bathroom and they had to narrow it down until somebody fesses up, we all have to pay $82, and I'm not going to pay for any of that.
Did you tell your like teachers like, I'm not paying $80 for your bullshit?
Well, I mean, they're not going to believe me until the person fesses up to it. So I think what I'm gonna do is either I'm just gonna wait it out, or I'm gonna complain to the college.
War of attrition.
Yeah. So whoever you are who actually did that at Crawford, ha ha ha, funny joke.
Oh, for the longest time, my friends just recently corrected me on this. I refer to as War of Attrition as War of Nutrition for the longest time, because it's like such a small difference. I didn't know. But yeah, as soon as I said, my friends gave me so much shit for it. I was like, dude, what the fuck did you say? War of Attrition? I was like, no, stop.
Back then, the Allied Axis of Kellogg's, the Corn Flakes, decided to attack the Raisin Bran and turn on their own people. But at the same time, Lucky Charms, however, had decided to ally up with Kellogg's Frosted Flakes in order to rebel against the Corn Flakes. However, there is that little middle ground that we like to call the Wheat Thins that refused to fight in the battle between nutrition.
What he did, though, was the Cheerios. Wait, correction. Oreos. What was the Cheerio Oreo mix?
Oh,
what was that
those.
Called? What were they called?
I think they were just Oreo-Os. Yeah, that was it.
Oreo-Os.
Oreo-Os.
What he didn't know was Oreo-Os, once banished to Mars, had still survived on their way back to rule above them all.
Fuck.
Yo, we should totally play a game like Castlevania. Like the old style.
We can play it right now.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
Like the really old versions?
Yeah, we can play them right now.
But then that's like, we're cutting through half an episode.
Wait. Oh, no, I mean like after next episode.
Yeah, dude.
We should play. Damn it! Hell yeah, I'm the king of evil. Look at me go.
Look at me go! Oh! Go! Me doing that just reminded me of you got gnomed.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not a Gnelf. No, I'm not a. What was it? I'm not a Gnelf. I'm not
I don't recall it. I watched it so long ago.
I'm not a Gnelf. I'm not a pedophile.
God damn.
I'm a Gnome. And I just made a horrible joke. All you're gonna hear is me snorting because I've been sick for the past few days.
Oh, dude, I know that feeling. I had like a serious cough. Well, not cough, but a clogged nose and seriously sore throat where I was like, I can't go to school for this. I'm in too much pain.
Yeah.
It went on for like 2 weeks.
2?
Yeah, I was like, no thanks.
Oh, jeez.
And then doctors be expensive.
Doctors be like, bottom text.
What if every doctor went from having horrible handwriting to having to read bottom text? So whatever the doctor says, they don't say it, but appears at the bottom text.
Your diagnosis is your name here. It's just empty.
Dude, we should totally. Sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry. I forgot. Honestly, what were you saying?
I think we should totally like. We should both just pick up on like a MMORPG and then just play it. Or like a recent MMORPG, so we're not missing out on much.
Do you have one example?
No, I can't think of one that's. Well, there's a. I think. Well, no, not I think, but I saw gameplay of the VR MMORPG and it seemed pretty good. Like for what technology was out there for.
Oh yeah.
Like you could like group up with others and have individual classes.
That's awesome.
And it seemed like it was working out pretty well too, which I totally love to play. But like, dude, VR, that should be like $20 more than what I can pay.
Yeah.
And what I can pay is $0. So that's like $20 for a VR headset, my dude. I'm being dumb now.
I know people crap on the show, but the concept is cool if it was in real life of Sword Art Online.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, sure, without proper testing and the amount of radiation that goes, you could develop cancer, but hey,
Wait, actually?
I think so. Was there something? I could be wrong. I could be talking.
Is this more college knowledge?
No, this is just
Radiation stuff?
like radiation. I never really talked about radiation in my classes, but isn't there something about radiation or some sort of getting cancer from
bananas?
3DS, 3D?
Not sure. Don't think I've heard about that. I think I've heard about like eye damage from 3DS or 3D, but nothing about like cancer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I could be talking out of nothing.
Cause like I imagine what they do in like cinemas, like the blue and red 3D.
Yeah.
I don't think that would cause cancer because all they're doing is projecting two images.
Yeah, I think
in slightly different colors and giving you glasses that change the your perspectives.
no
So
glasses.
It's not that type of 3D.
No glasses required.
That I do not know. That shit is wizardry shit. Like even I as a magician cannot figure that shit out.
It's probably something very complicated. Oh, I made it. But
Take like 10 minutes and look into it and you'd be surprised because that's how like a majority of sciences is. You'd be like, oh, I wonder how this works. Just do like a quick Google search. It's like, oh shit, this is a lot simpler than I thought. And you're like, damn dude, this is pretty depressing that I didn't feel like looking it up. And this wealth of knowledge has been hidden from me.
yeah,
Because of my sheer laziness.
that is weird. Like, people say like, oh, I want to live back in this era. Damn it. I want to live back in this era where we had this music. But you know what they had in the time of Elvis Presley? Polio. I mean,
Sorry, no, I made similar jokes like that before in the past.
but
Well, it wasn't even me. It was my friends. I was like,
Damn
hey,
it.
I'd love to live in like the 1700s, the 1600s. And they'd be like, why? And I'd be like, because there's no security and you can do any crime without being caught. And they'd be like, but Jimmy, think about it. They had serious diseases.
yeah. I don't understand it. People, there are anti-vaxxers and there are people who are like, oh, how do you do this? People, this generation, I feel like it's, I mean, I could be talking out of okay boomer, even though I was born in 2000, but...
What does the term exactly like, boomer mean?
It's just the generation gap from when you were born.
I'm confused.
Like, we're millennials, boomers, or no, millennials are, boomers is like the baby boom era, like 1950s.
I thought you were saying like boomers were like the next generation after us.
No, it's Gen something. Oops.
Yeah, people refer to our generation as like the failing generation as well.
Yeah, because we have all this access to knowledge with all this technology. We could buying vinyl on music, for example, is just at the like a click of a clack.
Snap of a finger. Or
Yeah, and
the
they're
drop of a penny.
yeah, and there are anti-vaxxers who, because they're so damn it, and because there are anti-vaxxers who are so ignorant on their knowledge, we're getting stupider because we already have all this technology and all this knowledge that's already written down on this highly accessible piece of equipment that's very efficient.
I wouldn't necessarily blame our equipment for the faults, though. I blame the ignorance of people.
I think that's where it was. Yeah, I think it is just that because they feel like there is no reason.
It's like technology itself has improved our like overall. What?
It has improved.
Like improved our quality of life, like genuinely.
Yeah.
And it allows us for communication with people further away around the world.
Yeah.
And it has improved the overall knowledge capacity that we were capable of. Well, no, I won't use words like knowledge capacity. It increased like the amount of knowledge we're exposed to overall.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a really useful tool.
Remember to keep learning, everybody.
No.
Next time. Next time on CVG.
Fun times.
That's your phone.
It is, but I didn't want to say anything.
It's his phone, guys. It's Jimmy's
Stop!
phone. Uh-oh. See you next time.
You might actually have to stop this music because this is from an anime.